Canada on track to surpass 2025 immigration targets, what it means for the future. Today, we're talking about something big for Canada. The country is set to exceed its target for new permanent residents in 2025. If you're thinking about moving to Canada, or just curious about how immigration shapes the nation, stick around. We'll cover the facts, the why, and what it could mean moving forward. Let's jump in. First, a quick background. Back in October 2024, the Canadian government released its 2025 to 2027 immigration levels plan, setting a target of 395,000 new permanent residents for 2025. This was actually a reduction from earlier goals, aimed at easing pressures on housing, healthcare, and infrastructure after years of rapid growth. For context, Canada welcomed around 471,000 in 2023 and 437,000 in 2024, so 395,000 was meant to be a slowdown. But here's the twist: based on the latest data, Canada is on pace to bring in about 422,000 new permanent residents by the end of 2025. That's over 27,000 more than planned. How do we know this? Official figures from Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada show that from January to July 2025, 246,300 new permanent residents were already admitted. That's an average of roughly 35,000 per month. If this rate continues, we'll hit that higher number. Breaking it down further, in the first quarter of 2025, January to March, Canada admitted 104,256 immigrants, according to Statistics Canada. The pace picked up in the following months, leading to the strong 7-month total. This isn't just about new arrivals from abroad. Over 40% of these admissions are expected to come from temporary residents already in Canada, like students and workers transitioning to permanent status. So, why might Canada be exceeding its target? Analysts point to a few factors. First, there's a backlog of applications from previous years that's still being processed at a steady clip. Second, economic needs play a role. Canada relies on immigration to fill labor shortages in sectors like healthcare, tech, and construction. Plus, policies emphasizing French-speaking immigrants outside Quebec are ramping up, with targets rising to 8.5% of admissions in 2025. The government has made adjustments, like caps on study permits and changes to work visas, but the momentum from high pre-2025 levels seems to be carrying over. Positive impacts challenges economy boosts workforce, innovation, and GDP growth potential strain on job market if not matched to skills society enhances cultural diversity and community vitality increased demand for housing and services long-term helps combat aging population needs balanced planning for integration. What does this mean for Canada? On the positive side, more immigrants can help address the country's aging population and support economic growth. Think more entrepreneurs, skilled workers, and families contributing to society. But it also raises questions about sustainability. With housing affordability already a hot topic, exceeding targets could add pressure if infrastructure doesn't keep up. The government is aiming to reduce temporary residents to 5% of the population by 2026, so we might see tighter controls ahead. Overall, this shows Canada's immigration system is dynamic and responsive, but it needs careful management to benefit everyone. That's the scoop on Canada's 2025 immigration outlook. If you're an aspiring immigrant, check out the official IRCC site for application tips. What do you think? Is this good news for Canada? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, like if you found this helpful, and subscribe for more updates on global trends. Thanks for watching. See you next time.